Welcome back to another one of my live streaming. Super excited to be here today. What a day, what a day. Y'all of lately, I feel like I'm just running out of time. Oh my gosh. Ever since I went back to work, school started, it's just been chaotic, So I'm just trying to be consistent as I'm always the first one to talk about consistency. So yeah, I'm trying to. But I'm pretty sure once I settle, and all of that good stuff, I will be here as often. So let's see here. Let me just check a few things because I want to make sure I'm able to hear myself. Hi, Aska, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We got Kenneth in the building. Hi, Kenneth. Happy Thursday. How are you feeling today? I'm a little sweaty. Oh, Lord. It's been busy today, but guess what? I haven't done any live since it's been a couple days. So I said, you know what, let me come on live today. And we want to talk about this, right? We want to talk about this topic. They're watching in the front row, but they won't support you. I want to start a series like this. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to encourage most of our creators to keep going. Um, Guys, this, I don't know, something hit me in this eye. I don't know. I think my son, like, we were playing, and he plays very rough. And last night, yeah, so it's just been red since yesterday. I'm hoping that it goes away. But anyway, let's talk about this today, okay? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I am well. I am well. I work today, but I want to come up here live because I've been missing for a few days now, and I like to keep this consistent flow going on as it relates to my channel. So we want to talk about this today, right? They're in the front row watching, and they won't support you as creators. I want to talk about this because I know sometimes we tend to give up, right? We give up, and we don't want to give up. So we want to talk about that today, okay? um what if I tell you, right, that the loudest people in your life are the ones that they constantly watch you, right? They constantly watch you. And I'm saying this to say because I'm seeing the same thing on Facebook. Um, and I don't really bring those type of content on Facebook because I'm building that, but I can observe and see that the closest people who are around me are the ones that constantly watch my content. So they're in the front row, they're watching my content, but guess what happened? They're silent in the background. Okay? So they're there in the front seat. They watch everything. They see what I do. But truth be told, they will not say anything because they don't want me to know that I'm watching. But I know that they're watching, right? Stats tells me that. So that's what we're going to talk about. So we're bringing this over to YouTube now. For those who are creators, we have Terrifier in the building. Thank you, Terrifier. What is this name? What do you mean? What is this name? Are you referring to my channel name, my name, or the title? Which one? What's up, Terrifier? Thank you for stopping here. Go ahead. You know what to do. When you guys come in, please go ahead and support this community. All right. Y'all know I need it. So we're talking about this. When it comes down to support, support is what we don't get. It could be starting your small business. It could be starting your channel as a creator. It could be starting anything at all. The close people who are around us, you're always in the front seat. They observe our content, right? They tell you what you need to do. They tell you all the improvement that you need to make. But truth be told, when it comes down to support, they will not support you, but they're always making suggestion, and they're always telling you what you need to do. Or if they aren't doing that, they're silently watching and won't say a thing, but you inspire them truthfully. They won't even tell you. Yes, yes. So let's talk about that, because at the end of the day, they'll sit, they'll clap when it's only convenient to them, right? When I say convenient to them, let's say for example, these type of people, they want something from you which is in alignment of it. Guess what happened? They will only clap for you when it's only convenient for them. So which is why we got to pay attention to our surrounding, okay? Also, when it's time to invest, when it's time to share, when it's time to uplift, they vanish. Am I right about that? We got Dr. Soimi in the building. Hey, thank you for being here. Always good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dr. Soimi. How's your day going so far? I'm happy to be here. It's been a couple days now. I haven't gone live, so I said let's talk about it. I'm building this series here that we're talking about YouTube or content creation, so to speak. I feel like it's time for us to talk about that just so that we can be encouraged and not discouraged, right? Because sometimes we can't be discouraged as creators, right? But the truth is, their silence doesn't define you. People in the background that is not supporting you, their silence should not define you. I want you to always know that. I want you to always lock that in somewhere. Let it store somewhere in the within the SD mindset, right? Do you have an SD in the back of your brain? Because I do. I store information back there. Now, let me stop. But I want you to understand that your consistency and your courage do. So we're gonna forget about who is watching. We're gonna focus only on us, okay? Because I've talked about this all the time that if you don't show up for yourself, no one else will. You hear it in my Wake Up and Thrive. I should even play it. Should I? No, let me not today. Real friends are hard to find. Absolutely, real friends are hard to find. But nevertheless, we still have to keep going, okay? Your calling is too important to wait on someone else's approval. Just want you to know that so true. There must be a strength within that must keep you going. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what is impacting us, right, is the fact that I feel like the more views we see is the more that we want to create. The more views we want to see, I feel like it's more that it validates us. For some reason, we should not let that define us. Views should not validate to know that we should keep going. We should be our own validation, knowing that, okay, well, yes, you may not get in the results right away, but in your mind, your subconscious mind, you know that it's going to get there over time, right? But a part of what we're going through in life is this this self challenge with us. Like we feel like we can't do it until someone say, oh, this is nice, or I watch your video. Like, I know that encouragement strengthens labor, but you as a creator should not let anyone define you. You should not let anyone motivate you. You should be self-driven to create. Okay? So they're watching equal proof of impact, right? So I understand that once we see all the subscribers and all who is watching, yes, it builds an impact. But at the end of the day, right? If they're watching, you're already worth noticing. So if they don't like or comment, you're still worth watching. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you're building your own knowledge base, right? And the more you build, the more information you have up here, the more quality that you have. You don't think over time people will see it? You don't think over time people is going to be vested in your knowledge base? This is why we can't really focus too much on who is watching. We just have to constantly put it out there. Okay? Dr. Swami said the passion, the purpose, and the unseen reward now and in the future. Absolutely, right? So let's not crave applause. We don't want to crave it, right? Because your eyes remind you that they're visible even if they're silent. Listen, the metrics alone will tell us who is watching from who isn't. The only thing is not really nitty grit down into like saying, okay, Dr. Swami watch this for such and such. I don't think it has gotten there yet, but we can tell the metric system will allow us to see. But this should not stop us as creators, right? Supporters isn't always external either. I want you to lock that in, okay? So we want to stop waiting on validation. Support yourself first. Let me say that again. Support yourself first. All right. So this could be when you upload your videos, watch your videos, do a pin comment. You be the first to watch your video. Newsom said, "You're right. I agree. Only if they knew how much you could." Exactly. Yes, Newsom. And thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you. So don't crave applause. Don't do that. All right. Focus on yourself and just execute. Spit out one video after the next. Brainstorm. Just continue to work. I can say I'm living proof of what I'm talking about right now. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me and double tap. Let me tell you, since I understood what the 80-20 rules meant, it was a game changer for me. Like years ago, I was that type of person. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I create a video, every minute I'm popping in just to check. Is anybody watching it? And if they don't watch it, it messed with my emotion, and I didn't want to create any videos. It was like that for me until my videos started picking up. And then I said to myself, you know what? This isn't right. How about you change the mindset, Camille? I had those conversations with myself. And then because I used to go through the whole personal development, network marketing event, this reverse engineer of me, the way how my mind thinks now, it's never about validation anymore. I just still produce. So it doesn't matter how many people are watching, I'm still producing. And I can live today to see that there's so much content for me that is out here to the point where it's just all over the place, all over the place. Like literally my friends, they will tell me, now I may not be getting those numbers, like the numbers aren't increasing to my expectation, but I can pretty much say a few of my friends, they'll tell me, my friends will literally say to me, every time I open up my social media, Camille, you be the first thing that populates. So this is telling me that maybe I'm doing something right, because never than before I didn't have that. That wasn't happening before. So I may not be where I would like to be, but I know that I'm plugging somewhere in the algorithm because people can find me now. All right. So just know that real growth comes from when you build without a crowd. That's real growth because you don't need the crowd to validate your performance. You don't need the crowd to produce, because it's a reverse engineer mentality. Now you're not waiting for them to tell you what you need to do, you're just creating. And if we're smart enough, we start to create based on what was the improvement in the past. So if one video was doing well, then we should go back, right? And then we should recreate videos using not the same title, but we can switch it up and make it congruent to the videos that was performing well. This discussion is germane for creators and everyone doing something important in life. Thank you. Yes. So we got to literally think about, forget about the crowd. Because one thing about people, they will fail you quickly. They will applaud you and they will right back down. Quick, 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 quick. You see how hard it is, how challenged it is to reach to the top? And it's so easy to drop at the bottom. Have you realized that? I have. So much sweat and tears to build, and it's easily to lose all of it. So, what I'm saying is forget about the crowd, still work, still create your content. And this doesn't necessarily have to be content. This could be, your career, your business, whatever that is. Hey Thomas, what's up? Let's start a YouTube beef. We're not gonna start no beef over here. We got CEO of Cash at Work supporting. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you for hopping in. Ashka, I don't know what you're saying. You're confusing me, but thank you for being here, spending time over here, supporting while working. Absolutely. I appreciate you, my sister. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just creating this episode. We're talking about how, uh, you know, people be in the front row, they're watching us, but they will never, they're in a silence, not supporting, but they're always in the front row. I'm just trying to improve our mindset that whatever that is, it doesn't matter whether they clap for us or not. We just still have to show up because in the end result, the reward will be great. And sometimes it just takes a while for people to come out and say, you know what, I've been watching you for a while. Live in testimony to that. Live in testimony to that. I've had a few people told me that they were watching me. Like I went into I'm not even gonna say it, but I had someone said to me, I watch you all the time. And I would say, did you ever comment? They would say, no, I'm afraid. I've had people that say, I've been watching you for 5 months now. You get what I'm saying? Read between the lines. So yeah, they're on the front row. We got Queen Fidessa in the building. Hey Fidessa, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Um, you better get those likes up to 20 before she Tower, stop that. You mocking me from last time? Listen, you're right. I need to get those likes going up, up, up. Turn it up, turn it up. I am. I've just been like busy. And I went back to work last week, well, on the 11th, and my kids went back to school. So it's like I'm just juggling right now. But everything should be balanced very soon. I'm just, yeah. So but I'm still here, still grinding, still up on YouTube. I told you guys that my summer project was to get one video went viral, and that didn't happen to my expectation. Yes, I was a little bit in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? I'm reminded that it's part of life. I just need to reset my goal and not to give up and just still come up here, show up and show out. That's what it is. Thank you. Yes, yes. He will strengthen me. I've been praying, yes, for health and strength. Interesting. I can relate. Definitely, Dr. Swami. I don't know if Fidessa and Dr. Swamis are friends. I think you guys should connect. Still showing up. Absolutely. Yes. I can't stop. I definitely can't stop. So I was saying that real growth comes when you build without a crowd. Okay. And when I say real growth, I'm not talking about producing and having the crowd. And I'm not talking about that. We're talking about this right here, mindset shift, growth, right? When I say growth, let's break it down a little. We're talking about self confident, knowing that whatever we put out here will be thorough. We don't need proof from the crowd, even though your audience is going to tell you when something is effective or not. But what I'm saying is on the back end while you're producing it, be confident about it. that whatever you put out here, you're going to manifest it, that, it's going to bring life. Someone is going to watch it. Someone is going to find something that is of value. So you don't need the crowd. You're going to just create, right? So let's see. That viral video going to happen soon. Yes, 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 yes. I believe so. It's coming. It's coming. Oh yes, we are known him since last year. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I see. I never saw him on one of your lives, so yeah, maybe that's why. We got Top G in the building. Hey, Top G, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So yes, we want to make sure. Yes, even though we know that the loudest people in our life, they are on the front row just watching. They there, they watching, right? They watching, but silently won't say anything. But that's okay. What we want to do is to turn our pain into power. Okay? I know it gets hard sometimes, but through the hard time, that's when we're going to learn some things in the process, right? During the hard times, the pain points, we're going to start to see, okay, well, the reason why this and this didn't happen because of this. You see where I'm going with this? Let's turn that into power. So, yes, even though you may not be monetized yet, so what? Still produce, just produce. Because remember, all we need is just that one video. And I talked about that a couple of times. One video within 5 months took me to that point. Even though I've never experienced that again, but I'm knocking on wood, it will come again. I don't want it to come in the form of a short form, though. I want that to be within a long form. You see what I'm going with this? But it will happen. Well, I'm really, really feeling your message today. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I would love for you guys to double tap for me so we can get YouTube to push it out. As Thomas Taylor said, listen, y'all don't want to get me mad today for my likes. Okay, let me stop. He was mocking me from last week when I said I'm not coming off my live without 20 likes. But listen, y'all, I'm good. I'm good. Discovering the power in your pain. Yes, absolutely. We got it. So use the lack of support as motivation, not discouragement. Okay, that's what we want to do. We don't want to lack discouragement just because people aren't showing up. Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, sometimes when you're ready to give up, sometimes when you feel discouraged, when you're just about to give up, is when things starting to pop off. I've witnessed that for me. So what I'm saying is, let's be a little patient with ourselves. We don't need the instant gratification. We don't need the noise. Show up for yourself first. Approve yourself first. Affirm yourself first. I think that's what keeps me going. I'm not going to lie to you. That keeps me going. Like literally, it keeps me going because I feel that something is about to happen. It's just in one of those. It's in the rhythm. I just don't know which one of those videos. But each and every day, as my mind starts to flow, as subconsciously, like certain things just comes to my mind, and when I start to manifest, one out of them, it's a numbers game. So we just have to keep going and keep making content. Oh, yes, Thomas. Making content is super fun for me. I don't know about anyone else, but it's fun for me just because it doesn't take long for me to come up with a topic. Two, I don't struggle on making videos. 3, because I'm quick on editing. My thing right now is the timing, because sometimes, like, I'm always doing other things. So the time is what gets the best of me. But for me to create, I've been doing this for too long to be nervous, or too long to feel like it doesn't feel like a job to me. But it used to. Years ago, it was. Not anymore. Dr. Swami said, especially when you know the ones that you know is the one behind the change in scene, like he will always come through for you. Absolutely. And let me tell one thing for sure, God help those who wants to help themselves. Am I right about that? It's so glaring, Thomas. We got Reds in the building. Hey, Simone TV raid. Okay, so does that mean you're sending them over here? Is that what you're saying, Thomas? From I'm saying Thomas. Red's room. Are you saying that Simone, you're gonna raid them over here? Because I'm still trying to figure that out. You taught me that the other day. At least I know what raid mean, right? But I don't know. Is it coming from you or Simone? Is that what you're trying to say? It is 12. Okay. Okay. Got you. All right. So, everyone, thank you for joining my live from Simone TV. I appreciate you all. Okay. Thank you. We got all, okay. So, I do remember Oz for sure. We got Simone in the building. Second. All right, Reds. All right. Red says second chance. Okay. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Big up on the self. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, all right. I got it. I got it. Thank you guys. So yeah, we're talking about, the loudest people in your life. They're always in the front row, watching every move you make as a content creator, or it could be in your business, your life, whatever that is. The most important, always in the front row, right? But they're silently watching and not saying anything. So, what do we do? That's what we're talking about today. Yes. So, for those who just hopped in here from Simone's TV, thank you so much. I do appreciate you for being here. Go ahead for me and run up those likes, because we want to get to 20 to 30 likes, or even possibly 100 if I could do it, which it's probably not going to happen because y'all know my life isn't that long. But we're talking about that. The people who watch us in the front row is either they don't like you, or they want to be like you, or they're inspired, or they're watching to see the outcome so they can take massive action. Is that a bad thing? Nope. It's not a bad thing. Therefore, we should keep going. Let's keep working. Because a lot of times the gratification is killing us. We don't need the crowd, we don't need the noise. All right. So this means you want to show up for yourself first. That's in my song. Big up to Red's room. Big up to Reds who hooked me up with that song. Listen, y'all heard my Wake Up and Thrive song? I'm telling you. Let me go ahead and hold on. Let me go ahead and give you guys a wrench. Go ahead and network, y'all. Listen, information changes situation, and networking is powerful. Let's start networking, okay? Let's network. Hey, Antonio, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Fidessa said, the Lord will bless the work of your hand, but you also need to align yourself with God's purpose for your life. There's a thing called going in circle. You don't want. Absolutely, Fidessa. That is so true. That is true. I endorse that. Learn from each other. Absolutely. Yes, yes. So here's the thing. If they're watching, you're already worth noticing. Okay? The thing is though, I want to say to you that not all the time, just because they aren't commenting, it doesn't mean that they're not adding value to you. Because here's the thing, you're teaching them silently, but you'll get it in the end. They won't come now because they're watching you and sometimes you're undecisive. That's how people are. Hey, yeah, I get it now. I get it. I know that we were all talking about that a couple weeks ago, so I understand and I appreciate all of you who is here with me. From Simone, big up on herself. We were walking your forest today. Okay, Barry. Listen, I've been working, so it's taking me some time to get over there. But one of these days on a weekend, I'll probably go back over there in my spot. Goga, yes, thank you, Goga, for being here. Do we have a second batch of Raid Reds? Where is oh my god, I almost got bot reds. Appreciate all of you who is here with me. Okay, go ahead, let's run up the likes. Okay, again, support isn't always external, and I said that earlier because we want to stop with the validation. We don't need, as I mentioned before, you got to support yourself first, right? Real crowd. We got dragon flower. How can we align ourselves with God's purpose for us? Fadessa, go ahead and answer that, Fadessa. Fadessa, that question's for you, Queen. Go ahead and answer it. How can we align ourselves with God's purpose for us? Purpose and passion are very similar. Okay? Your students, Dragon Flower, got a video on that on my channel. It's the most recent video, but it's first off. You have to seek him first. Okay, so make sure you check out her Locked In Over by Fadessa. Okay, so you can watch that video. Sub and like. Hey, Mary, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Each and every one. If you are brand new here, please go ahead and subscribe. I believe you would love my content. I remember I didn't say like now. I said love. Okay, because if you love inspiration, motivation, and awareness, you're gonna love it over here. Big up yourself, Barry. Barry just blessed me with a nice little donation. They said encouragement, strength, and labor. Probably gonna create another 10 more video after this. I'm playing. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate the love and support. Okay. Thank you. Comes the front of the. What's wrong with it? Hold on. Is it better? Is it better? Thank you. We need more enthusiasm for the. Listen, Reds, I'm not like you. Okay. Red, I'm not like Mina have this sound system, the music vice, the DJ vice. I don't really have that. Like, I'm not whack, but what you want me to say? What you want me to say? Listen, y'all, all I could say that my love on her, may I appreciate you know, big up on herself for being here, okay? Oh my God. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, y'all, let me tell you. I just want to bring nothing than just pure motivation, positivity, and awareness here, okay? That's what I'm all about. All right? Yep. So we just we don't want to waste time on YouTube. You know, like some of us up here, we're creating. The point of what I'm saying and the reason why I talk about these things, because I hear it too many times. Sometimes I've been I'm surfing and people just saying, oh, they want to quit YouTube and they want to do this. And I know YouTube is not for the weak. That's why I don't encourage people to, oh, quit your job to do YouTube. No, 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 no. That's the worst information you can tell someone. You don't want to quit YouTube, but you want to make sure that you have a job, something that is sustaining you until YouTube's starting to pick up. A lot of us getting all wrong, not because you're going to not because you're doing full time on YouTube. It doesn't mean if your income doesn't match up to it, you don't want to quit. But is there potential in YouTube? Of course. Excuse me. There is potential in YouTube, but we've got to be careful of how we're doing it. Vanessa said, God's purpose is anchored in his eternal plans for your life, something he saw before you were even born. That's from Jeremiah 1, verse 5. Yes, absolutely. Red said, blessing Barry, thanks for the donation. Thanks for checking out. Yes, yes, definitely. Yes. So this is what I bring to this community. This is what I'm all about. Motivation, turning pain into power. Okay. We already know how it is. I always say this all the single time. Y'all hear it all the single time. Who said life was easy? Life is not easy, but we've got to keep going because that is our story. What we go through, our challenges, our situation, it's not about long suffering. Some of that happened, but God also wants us to have peace. He also wants us to be happy. He wants us to live for prosperity life. But that comes with your effort. You can't sit there and expect to get the abundance. It just doesn't work like that. You've got to put in the time. You've got to put in the work. And when I say put in the work, it's about planting the process. Okay? It would be an excuse. Hey, Jason, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. For those who are brand new on this side, don't forget now you want to lock in over here. All right. Camz premiere at 6 this evening. Please, everyone, join after. Okay, okay. Yes, so Barry is going live. Let me tell you guys, I feel like most of us are going live within like 2, 3, 4, 5 ish. So when one live is done, we got to get to the other one. And then when one done, we got to get to the other one. I've been realizing that. I'm like, wow. But I guess it's the time that we have. You know, it's not easy. Last night I went live on my other channel, and I was shocked to know that I have few people that um you know, supported me over there. Go, God. We will join Barry. Looking fabulous as always. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. How was your day going, Jason? How's life? Does life be lifing? How is it? Gotcha, Barry. It's a chain reaction. Classic. We have a war, but I will handle it. You guys are funny. So we are at 16 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's run it up. We want to get to at least 20 before we close off. We're not going to close off right now anyway. I got another 20 minutes because I usually go live for 1 hour. I can't do it like most of you guys. I can't do this live thing 2, 3, 4 hours. Like, it don't be happening for me. I don't know. Maybe because I'm like, my information is just direct and I'm ready to go. I can't do this. So take off my hat for those who do live 2 and 3 hours. I want to be just like you. But for right now, we can only do the 1 hour. It says 17. Okay, so for on my end, it's still saying 16. But yes, y'all, let's run it up. Jason said, "How long you've been growing your hair? It's long. It looks really, really nice." We're going on 2 years. Like September is gonna be 2 years. But Jason, the thing is with my hair, I had volume before, so the length of it was like maybe like here, right? But for the 2 years, I feel like I got this for the 2 years. Now, sometimes I feel like I want to put a little color into it, but I'm a little scared because, I don't want to. But thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it. Mark Thompson, hey Mark. I don't know what you delete there, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you, okay? Hope your day is going well. Hats off to Goga and Simone. Ask Barry about the long hours. Oh, yeah, I gotta give it to you guys for this long live. I can't do it. The live streaming, it's not, I mean, from I love to do it because this is real. You know what? I feel like ever since I started my life, my community grew stronger. Can anyone attest to that? Is it just me? I just want to know because I feel like ever since, like, I've been on YouTube for a while and I create my videos, and yes, people comment and stuff like that, but I feel like when I started going live, I feel like people more, it was more compelling, it was more engaging. A lot of people started to tune in more into my content. So I really feel like the live streaming, it did something. Is anyone else? I want to know if anyone experienced that. Please be honest with me. Do a honey blonde or burgundy tint. Um, you know what? I have bought this wax. It's like a blonde, honey blonde, and it looks really nice on me, but it's rubbing out. So just because I see how the color was though, like the color really looked nice. I'm thinking if I should go now and let them do it, but I'm a little scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I just don't want it to fall out. Red, I got to learn that also. What you gotta learn, Barry? Is it do long live streaming? Is that what you're saying? Jason said yes. I felt that every time since I've come upon your live and your transparency, I've always stopped and say hello. Okay, see. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you for acknowledging that. It's true, comes. Okay. So Barry said raids. Yeah, I felt that. And let me tell you, I feel like my live and my shorts are the most powerful tools for me right now as we speak, even though I stopped creating shorts. And I've gotten a few emails on it. Why you stop shorts? I guess they weren't on my live because I've mentioned it so many times. I didn't put it in my long form videos, but I did talk about it a lot on my live. And so I had a few. Did I tell you guys about the story of the lady that sent me a nice donation? She weren't walking, and then she caught my live and started to, she said she got her therapist, and since then she started to walk. And she sent me a nice little funds, y'all, and that was a blessing. Glory be to God, it was a blessing. I ain't gonna lie. But long story short, I had to stop the shorts just because I want to push more of my long form. I'm trying to reverse and I'm testing it. And since then, I noticed that my long forms are picking up. My long forms were struggling, guys. For me to have 12,000 subscribers and barely getting over 100 views on my long form, that wasn't right. Something was going on. And it's not the same for everyone. Let me just say that it's not the same. However, for me, I have realized that my short forms is what was eating up the retention rate for my long form. And so now I'm just continuing with this journey for now. But y'all, I miss my shorts. I miss like doing my little short appetizer because I call my shorts appetizers. I feel because I like to, but again, y'all, I got to do what's best for me because at the end of the day, I'm doing this and I am a brand and I feel like I need to be compensated well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like making a decision that is, yes, I care about my community, but I need to profit now. And so, I just decided to make more long forms for now until, I can balance things. Get it? So, yes, 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 yes. And that's another thing with my live, y'all. I make sure I'm transparent with you guys. I didn't make this by myself, most of all. This channel having 12,000, I didn't do this by myself. So I feel like it's you guys deserve it. Like I know a lot of people would say, stop telling, like I've heard this too many times. Stop telling your business, Camille. You don't have to tell them what you're doing. But I feel like if I'm building a community, the least I can do is to be transparent to you guys. Let you guys know what's affected me so that you can help me to make improvement as well, right? That's how I feel. So, so that said makes sense. Jason said, you are an amazing person. You have an amazing spirit, and God bless you and your family. I've always appreciate that I'm watching you and everything that you're doing. God bless you. Thank you, Jason. That means a lot to me. It really does. And I appreciate you for that. I really like feedback from my community. And what I can say is that I don't like to come up here and waste time. I feel like if I'm going to talk about something, I want to make sure that my deliverable is good, meaning that there's something that you can grasp, right? You can, something that you can always say, you know what? She said this one thing today that maybe, or not even maybe, but you know what? I need to change this. You see where I'm coming from? So I take my content very serious. Yeah. So for those who's been rocking with me for a long time, months, I've been doing this for 2 years. So I'm gonna say 2 years, 1 year, months. Just know that I appreciate you, okay? Please know that. The most challenging thing for me right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I believe in support, I try to go back and support people, but it's hard for me because the more new people come, I'm trying to split my time between everyone, plus being a content creator, plus being a you see, so it's like I split my time. Sometimes I'm at work and I'll open up, I have my laptop, and I do have some free time. So my free times I'll open up my laptop and I'm watching. Sometimes I can't comment, but then I said, you know what? I need to make sure that I'm dropping my receipts. So I'll watch it entirely, but don't comment because I'm busy, I'm working, right? But I received the message. And then here comes my loyal supporters like Reds, Nick will travel, Barry walk and exercise. I have a lot of ride and die, and I got to make sure I'm showing up. So it's like I'm spreading. So I'm saying this to say, you may not see me comment on a video every day. Just give me some grace, give me some time. My time is just spread out everywhere, trying to comment on one and two, hop on a live here and there. You get it, right? But I don't take your time, lightly. I really do appreciate it. Listen, this YouTube thing, I want it bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be one. If I tell you I don't want it, I'll be a liar today. I want this YouTube thing badly. So for me, I put in the work, y'all. And just because I love it, it doesn't mean that, because let me tell you, I know exactly what to do to run up my channel very quickly if I want to. But guess what? That's not me. It's not my personality. That's not what I stand for. You get what you read between the lines of what I'm saying. Too many times I will hear people say to me, Camille, you look this, you look that, put on this, do that, do this. You got the body for this. I've heard it too many times, but it's not my standard. So at the same time, I have to be careful of what I'm doing. At times, yes, I'll come up here and I'll shake up the algorithm a little bit, but I'm not planning to sell my soul to profit. I'm not doing that. I refuse to disgrace myself to profit online. I'm not doing that either. I'm the living example for my children. Okay. I got 4 kids and they all look up to me. So my life isn't only for me. It's a legacy. It's my children. At some point, there has to be a cutoff time. You get where I'm going with this? So I will remain being this person, hold on to my core value. Whatever happened in the back end of me, I like to dance. I like to do different things. I like to, but I could do those home. I don't have to come up here and show everything. You get where I'm going? But at the end of the day, my mission and my goal is to bring motivation, awareness, and inspiration so we can grow and thrive together. That's what it is for me. Absolutely, Red. None of that. Fire for that. Fire burn for that. Yeah. Absolutely, Fidessa. Values. Life is life, sweetheart. Absolutely classic. So I'm just happy that for those who have been with me, rocking with me, and I know I won't see everyone every day. I get it. Everyone has their own life, their own things that they have to do. I get it. More grace comes. Yes, Dr. Soimi, definitely. But I don't knock anyone hustle. That's another thing too. Not because I don't do things a certain way. I'm not gonna knock your hustle. But there is a cutoff part though. Like there's certain things I see and I can't get past it. Like, you know, let me not go there. The disgrace part is what I don't like. I just want you to read between the lines. Disgracing yourself, uh-uh. I just feel like we should hold on to certain things, The online world becomes, I always say this online world, positive, negative. Which one you chose? For me, I choose to go positive. You have others that choose to go, the other route. But it's a choice. I see and move on, Queen. Yes, yes, yes. Same here. Same here, Fidessa. It's a choice. We got Budget Bliss Journey. Hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. We all have a choice as to what we're using our content to do. I always say this is a knowledge base. For those who just hop in, go ahead for me. Let's run up those likes. I believe I have about 17 likes. We want to get to 20, at least that for now. They said encouragement, strength, and labor. So I'm sure once you run up those likes, YouTube will even push it out. I appreciate you for that. We all have a choice with what we want to do. I don't look at life selfish, like, okay, because I have a channel, I can do what I want. No, I'm creating a knowledge base out here. And my knowledge base is either to teach and you're learning something, or entertaining, so to speak, just depended. But we all have a choice as to what we want to do. But this is my choice on how to use mine. This is my legacy too. Here's the most important things for me. When I create my videos, I always say to myself, what is the core message, right? And then also, what is the value that it's bringing? But most of all, my knowledge base is my legacy. God forbid anything should happen to me and YouTube is still running, because it's been like this for decades now with YouTube. At least I can say, guess what? My children have this as a legacy. They can watch one video after the next. They can smile, they can laugh, they can cry, depending. But that's what I choose to do with my content. It's a legacy. My children can learn from this. Everything that I'm saying as we speak right here, right now, is a knowledge base for my children. And that's how I look at things. And that's why I refuse to bring the drama and the this and the that. You see where I'm going with it? We got Lamont in the building. Hey, Lamont, thanks for being here. How are you doing today? This is why I started too. Absolutely, Red's Room. That's what I care about. I care about my children. I got 4 kids. I don't know. If God permits, I pray I can live as long as I live. But if I don't, this is a life that God loaned me. He didn't give it to me, He loaned me, right? But nevertheless, guess what? My children, they have it. This is mom. This is mom lifestyle. And that's my portfolio. So that's how I choose to create this right here, my knowledge base. And it's a gift. Absolutely. No, I'm not preaching. I'm not preaching. Stop saying that. Oh my gosh. I'm not preaching. We got Dante in the building. Hey, thanks for being here. But you get it. That's good, Lamont. I'm glad you're doing okay. We got Stash Catch in the building. Hey, Stash. So, yeah, again, this is my knowledge base. Listen, we need to get to 20 likes today. So, please go ahead and run it up. Again, my friend, don't waste any second waiting on people to validate you, push your content, whether they're watching or not. Show up, show out, dress up, look nice, feel confident. Listen, before you even come out with a video, let me tell you, affirmation for me, love my affirmation. I tell myself what I'm capable of. And I don't know, maybe that's over the years, people will always say, girl, like when you speak, you're putting power in me. Hold on, y'all. But it's not about that for me. The thing about me is that I believe in myself even when no one else believes in me. And I'm okay with that. And that's why we have to be self-driven. Because if you constantly live your life based on how someone feels about you, you're going to be double-minded, unhappy, stagnant. And what's going to possibly happen? You're going to have imposter syndrome. So we can't live our life based on what people think or feel about us. Mm-mm. Whether you do good, whether you do bad, and even if you're not doing anything at all, they gonna talk anyway. So choose. Think about it. You've got to choose. And that's why I always say, listen, with your friends and family, don't hold no grudges with your friends and family. They're not obligated to support you either. You may not like it, but they aren't obligated. This is why we have the internet to our full potential right now. So that when we put our information based on our keywords, our keyword phrases, whatever it is that we're saying through our tags, hashtag, let those people find us. Because you know what? Their feedback would be authentic. It won't be fake, right? So we got to forget about the friends and family. Let's create, push it out so that we can find those who are willing to be, who are willing to ride with us. Absolutely. Did we get to 20 likes or 19? Because I'm seeing 19 on my side. Are we at 20 yet? Are you telling me it's time for me to go? Do you guys enjoy this live so far? Or is it I need to stop talking? Am I talking too much? You can tell me. You're not going to hurt my little feelings. But tell me, you want me to stop talking? 20 likes? Okay, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Long time at really on my side it showed me 20. Jason, I'm sure the rest of them want me to shut it up. But yes, yes. Listen, I just want you to understand this that you're important, you're special. Just know that you are special. Someone out here needs you. All right. But no matter what, you got to show up for yourself. Pen to paper comes. Thank you, Barry. Yes. The whole point is we don't need no one to tell us what we're capable of. We don't need the crowd to tell us what we can do from what we can't do. You're going to do it anyway because it's your library. Your YouTube channel is your library. Just never forget that. That's your library. That's your story. That's your journey. You're monitoring. You're monetizing one video after the next based on your information. And that's why you don't need anyone. Mm-mm. The families and friends. Mm-mm. Because the truth is, families and friends, because they know your reality, they don't have no potential. They don't see no vision. They have no vision of your growth because they don't know what you're doing. They don't understand what you're doing. They don't have any vision. They don't believe in themselves. And if they don't believe in themselves, they won't believe in you either. So you can't get mad. So that's why anything you're doing at all, and I always say this, use this as example. Remember, Jesus' own people rejected. They reject him, right? When he went in his own hometown to preach the gospel, guess what? They rejected him. When did they start to receive his valuable information? When did he receive his discipleships? Different nation out, different places, one nation after the next. That's where they received him. Hello. This is why when you start your business and you start your YouTube channel, you don't want to share with any friends and family. Let them find you. All right? You let them find you. Don't go force up yourself in on them. Don't go for listen, I got caught like that too. I did that with my first channel. Mm-hmm. I did it. But then I stopped. My mind's my the this right here, it shift. It totally shifted. And once I understood marketing, once I understood the psychology between friends and doing your own thing, once I understood emotional intelligence, I don't hold grudges with nobody depending, like, it doesn't matter whether they like watch my, I don't hold it because I understand. And I always say this, the Bible teaches us everything that you need. People don't even know that. It gives us everything as an example. And I always use Jesus as an example for promoting yourself. His own people did not receive him, they rejected. All right? So we got to do the same thing as it relates for YouTube. When you create your content, forget about the friends and family. Just push your content so the right people can find them. All right? The Bible is complete for this to say it. Absolutely. You received this message. I'm glad you did, Jason. I'm glad you received that, Fidessa. Thank you, guys. Listen, it's time for me to sign off. Y'all know I love you, right? I love you. Let me just say that. I love you guys. I appreciate you for being here. I don't take your time lightly, but a girl got to go. We got Top Notch in the building. Hey, Top Notch. Seemed like you just got here. I would love for you to watch the replay. For those who are brand new, go ahead for me. Listen, I just got in from work and y'all see me sweaty, but guess what? It's okay. This is the sweat of my labor, and I feel like from time to time it's gonna work out for me. Like, I already feel it. God is just telling me, Camille, just keep working. That's all. Just me working, and He'll do the rest. So I'm not worried about the views anymore. I'm not worrying about the subscribers anymore either. But yeah, we on this live right now. Yes, I'm worried about the likes. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. Over time, I'm not killing myself up. I just feel like God is going to work it out. As much as I want this, you think He don't know that I want it? But I always say this, my channel won't grow on my time, it's on His timing. And that proved to me last year when, I talked about it over and over. So I know I'm redundant, where I talked about I had 300 subscribers. I didn't know it was coming. And one video pushed me to monetization. You think it's not going to happen again? It's going to happen again. So me now worry. God got my back. I love you guys. All right, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. Always catch you at the end. I'm sorry, Top Notch, but you can check out my replay. And listen, I'll go live anywhere between 3 and 5 between those time frame, but I try to come on 1 hour. You can still catch me on a replay. If you drop me a comment, I will reply. A lot of you guys know that a girl respond to her comments. Can y'all vouch for me for that? All right. Anyway, I think Barry is gonna go live, so I'll definitely catch Barry. But it's time for me to go unwind because I just came in and I just got straight on my live. Okay. Big up on yourself. Enough love, enough love. Big up on yourself. Big up on a nice self. God bless you. Love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.